Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Colette Boyd. Here's a look at the top stories that we're following today. Bay City commissioners are preparing to determine whether Bay City Bridge Partners breached its contract. The city and the company are named in a class action lawsuit over tolls collected since January on Independence Bridge. It claims the tolls were collected before all repairs were finished, hence the possible breach of contract. Commissioners will hear legal opinions from the city's attorney during their upcoming meeting. That meeting is Monday evening at 6, and it's at City Hall. Crime Stoppers, my friends, needs your help to solve the cold case homicide of two men, 21-year-old Julian Williams and 43-year-old David Stormont. Now, 10 years ago, they were shot and killed at a home on Gilmartin Street near Lapeer Road in Flint on the city's south side. There's a reward of up to $2,500 for information leading to an arrest. All calls and online tips to Crime Stoppers are anonymous. Well, a Michigan couple is back home after spending nearly a month in a Mexican prison over disputed timeshare payments. Their plane landed around 12:30 this morning. The 58-year-old Navy veteran and his wife were taken into custody shortly after their plane landed in Cancun in early March. Mexican prosecutors accuse them of defrauding a timeshare company, something the couple's family has disputed. Now, we are not sure what happened in order for them to be released. Now here's Stone with the First Alert forecast.
Well, a pretty nice day out there. We're already seeing plenty of sunshine across the state. And well, as we continue through the day, that will be a trend. But we do have more cloud cover. Looking at Sky Tracker right now, you're not seeing much, but there is some areas out west that you're just starting to see that light cloud cover starting to build itself. And that will be the trend through the rest of the afternoon. You look out there towards Grand Rapids, Manistee, those will be areas you have some clouds that will move to the east as we head over the next few hours. And by the time we get to 6 p.m., definitely looks to be more cloudy. Now, I don't think it's going to be totally overcast, but more clouds in the sky than maybe some of that blue you could see right now. Temperatures across the board are sitting mostly from the upper 30s into the upper 40s. It's a little warmer down to the south. It's still sort of our trend for today. And obviously, you do have a few areas along the shoreline. You're going to stay pretty cool with the northeast wind cooling you down for the rest of the day. When we look at temperature trends, we do trend upward for many locations. We're going to be into the 50s by the time we hit 3 p.m. This will be our high for the day in many locations right around 3 p.m. but won't last very long. As we get into our afternoon, temperatures do start to drop, then into the evening drop even more. We'll be back into the 30s and 40s through tonight into tomorrow, and your highs for the rest of the day show our highs at 3 to 4 p.m. are going to be in those mid to lower 50s. Again, have those 40s along the shoreline with a northeast wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, speaking of winds, again, they're calm, mostly out of the sort of east northeast at that 5 to 15. Once cloud cover rolls in and we start to see a little bit of temperature changes, we could start to see those winds pick up just a little bit, not as strong as yesterday, but enough to notice it up to maybe 15 to 20 miles per hour at times. Nothing long term for winds, but definitely something you could see as we get across this afternoon. Now, opening day for the Loons starts first pitch at 6:05 p.m. You'll start off lower 50s, upper 40s, cool down into the lower 40s by the end of the game. Can't make it out to the game tonight. Make sure you can tune in over on WNEM TV5 Plus to catch that game, one of the first of many that we will be showcasing there. Now, hour by hour does have rain chances starting to increase right around midnight. We see that rain from the north to the south becomes more consistent through the really 3 to 4 a.m. hours of Saturday morning, and then really just on and off throughout much of our Saturday morning. But by midday, moves out, and we actually have a dry Saturday afternoon, just dealing with a mix of sun and clouds. And then Sunday looks to be another dry day, a little bit more sunshine as we're waking up on Sunday. Now, your 7-day forecast does got us back in the 50s again for today and tomorrow. We're getting the 40s on Sunday. As we enter the new week, we do have a rain snow chance on Monday, gets us back into the 30s. That sticks around for Tuesday. We do recover back to the 40s on Wednesday, but does come with maybe a little bit of a rain chance as we head into Thursday and Friday of next week.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.